Hi boys and girls, welcome to writing. So today we are going to learn how to craft our summaries based on what we read. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. First I'm going to read to you The Ants and the Grasshopper. And then I'm going to show you a summarized mini chart. And then I'm going to model for you how to use that summarized mini chart for today's work. Okay? So let's get started. The Ants and the Grasshopper. One bright day in late autumn, a family of ants were bustling about in the warm sunshine, drying out the grain they had stored up during the summer, when a starving grasshopper, his fiddle under his arm, came up and humbly begged for a bite to eat. "What?" cried the ants in surprise. "Haven't you stored anything away for the winter? What in the world were you doing all last summer?" "I didn't have time to store up any food," whined the grasshopper. "I was so busy making music that before I knew it, the summer was gone." The ants shrugged their shoulders in disgust. "Making music, were you?" they cried. "Very well. Now dance." And they turned their backs on the grasshopper and went on their work. So now, boys and girls, after we just read the ants and the grasshoppers, I'm going to show you a mini chart. And we're going to be using this mini chart to craft our summaries for our stories. Okay? This is one way we can craft our summaries. So I'm going to walk you through this. Now, we can start with, what does the character want? Then we want to think about the event that connects back to that want. Right? So we have what the character wants, the event that connects back to what the character wants. Then we summarize by saying the events in order. So watch as I'm going to do this work. Okay, I'm going to hold this up and I'm going to think about it. I have my dry erase board, my marker, and here I go. So I have this in front of me and I'm thinking about the story I just read and what does the character want. So here I go. Now I wrote what the character wants, and here I have the grasshopper wanted food to collect. Now I'm going to think about one event that connects back to that want. So let me think about this. The grasshopper wanted food to collect. Thinking. So far I'm going to show you what I have. So here, boys and girls, I started with what the character wants. The grasshopper wanted food to collect. He was too busy to gather food because he was playing his music. So now that event is connected to that, what the character wanted. Now I'm going to finish off my summary by thinking about the events in the order. Okay, so I know what happened in the beginning, middle, now I'm thinking of that last part and how the ants reacted to the grasshopper. I'm writing. So here we are. I'm going to now start my summary from the beginning and read to you the entirety. The grasshopper wanted food to collect. He was too busy to gather food because he was playing his music. The ants refused to give him food and continued their work. My summary, right? It has the main event. It has what the character wants, the main event, and the last part. So notice how I wrote it, very kind of brief but to the point, right? And that's what we want to keep focused. We want to make sure that when we're writing our summaries and we craft them, that we are just highlighting those important parts, right? And here they are again. So I'm going to reiterate it. What does the character want? Think of one event that connects back to that want, and then you can summarize by saying the events in order. So you want to use that hand, right, to say those events in order. And that's going to help you get started for your summary. Okay, so now that you read Mufara's Beautiful Daughters, you are going to craft a summary based on that story. And you're going to be using this mini chart to help you, okay? And I know you're going to do well. So I can't wait to see your work.